At a time when the expression budget padding has become a lexicon in a parliamentary register, audit experts converge on Abuja to examine the level of transparency and accountability in the management of public funds and implementation in the 36 states. Political correspondent Friday Oloko tells us more.
The flagship research report on the Subnational Audit Efficacy Index 2023 by the Paradigm Leadership Support Initiative revealed that all improvements in transparency and accountability made during the implementation of $1.5 billion World Bank-assisted Fiscal Transparency, Accountability and Sustainability Program were not implemented. The Auditor General of the Federation, Shaka Kanyito Chira, represented by the Director of Audit, Planning, Research and Documentation, Dr. Busayo Fawale, said Nigerians should redouble their efforts towards accountability and transparency for a better future.
It is disheartening to note that all improvements in transparency and accountability made during the implementation of $1.5 billion World Bank-assisted State Fiscal Transparency, Accountability and Sustainability (SIFTAS) program had been eroded due to lack of sustenance measures by policy actors.
The Director General of Nigeria Institute for Social and Economic Research, Professor Antonia Simbini, represented by the Head of Knowledge Management, Professor Andrew Onwumele, wondered why it is difficult to sustain reforms in Nigeria.
The findings from the research reported in the SAE Index 2023 are by no means surprising. The fact that reforms implemented via the World Bank program are not being upheld is a story that is told ever so often about reform. Whether reforms relate to anti-corruption, public financial management, or direct engagement with smallholder farmers, the sustainability of reform is almost always an issue in Nigeria's public sector.
The Speaker of Ekiti State House of Assembly, Adeoye Aribashoye, explains why the state came first with 73% score in the report.
The budget in Ekiti State emanates from the people, and after appropriation of these funds, we ensure that those who are to carry out this execution and policies do it in tandem with what has been done, and that is what we have presently in the Ekiti State House of Assembly.
The Executive Director of Paradigm Leadership Support Initiative, Olusegun Elemo, said governors should exhibit strong political will to achieve financial and administrative autonomy for audit offices.
What we found out over the years is that there is slow implementation of the audit laws, especially around the financial autonomy for the Office of the Auditor General, as well as pushing forward the administrative independence for that office. And that alone determines other things that happen within that cycle.
The Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts, Bamidele Salam, and Chairman, Public Accounts Committee in Bauchi State House of Assembly, Mubarak Arono Mirakumi, believe that accountability is a strong point in governance. Although the report has provided solutions to improving transparency and accountability in the audit of public finance, its implementation is another issue.
The audit bill is the legal framework which is supposed to give strength, resources, and capacity to the Supreme Audit Institution, which is the Office of the General for the Federation. And it's unfortunate that what we still operate today is an audit ordinance of 1953 or 56, I can't remember now. Is the legal framework that we still have.
When we talk about corruption, you cannot say you eradicate it all. But what we should do, first of all, we have to put our common goals. Our common goal is Nigeria. We just have to put it. Nigeria is our country. This is the only country we have. So we need to work for the country. We need to work for the people.